Black wrestling fans, let's have a conversation real quick. We ain't gonna be long, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you, you know. We just gotta have a conversation real quick. Number one, we all love Jacob Fatu, you know what I'm saying? I love Jacob Fatu. Just because he is Samoan does not mean he can say nigga. I'm sorry, okay? I know the joke. You know, listen, we know the joke, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, he too big. He gonna beat me up. Who gonna tell him he can't say it? Yeah, I know the joke, you know. But for real, he's Samoan, okay? He ain't black. So he shouldn't be rapping nigga anything. We are the only race where people use our words of endearment and things like that in their conversation more than like their actual words. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you saying that? Like, I understand that, you know, Samoans and people of color, you know, I understand all the history and stuff like that, but a fact is a fact, you know. And whether you care that Jacob said it or not, that's up to you. You feel me? I'm not here to police what you think. I'm not here to police what he says. I'm just telling y'all, as a whole, I just feel like we need to stop letting these things slide as a joke when it's not benefiting us in the slightest. And in fact, to me, it's hurting us. Crazy thing is, the song wasn't even good. Him and Rakishi dropped a 2-pack of ass, and then 37 seconds in, you're gonna talk about a nigga. No, turn it off. And this gets me into a deeper conversation, but I don't know if this specific platform is ready for that, because I feel like I'm gonna get flagged. I feel like I'm gonna get a whole bunch of people the way I've been feeling about how I think WWE views the bloodline and people in that realm, you know, and how WWE has always viewed black people, and how for some reason the bloodline can use, you know, like they can use the black stereotypes, and they can use it for their advantage. But when it's actual black people, we have a hard time getting booked, getting notable title reigns, being respected with a respectable gimmick, not as a rapper or a wrestler with a chain on, or basketball, or oh, he's a criminal. Like all of this stuff. And it's funny because I'm thinking of something now. I remember back in the day, MVP. We all know MVP has a record. I don't know what he did. That doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I don't think it was no crit, like, you know what I'm saying? It's tough. I remember him having a record, like in real life, was part of his character. You know what I'm saying? And kind of the same way it is with Jacob Fatu. You know, sometimes on commentary, be like, oh, he came from the bar, so he knows. You know, they were making like little, like they be dropping little lines in there referencing how he used to be in jail. I think Jacob has said it on TV before. And listen, that's up to his jurisdiction, you know what I'm saying? Whether he wants to say it or not, or, you know, but I don't know why that is being used as a storyline plot point for a wrestling show. Like, to me, it just, you know, why can't black people be represented in a way that's not just, oh, he came from jail, oh, he plays basketball, oh, he raps, oh, he does all three? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Why do we have people like The Rock, who is in the bloodline, but he only references that he's black when it's time to reference that he's black? You know what I'm saying? Any other time, he's all the way Samoan. But the company doesn't even do Black History Month acknowledgement posts on their social media. So there's a lot of people acting like they want to be black people, but when it's time to at least respect black people, they're nowhere to be found. That's a problem. Then you got Tiffany Stratton. I saw a video of her calling some black guy in the crowd boy. Now listen, if you don't know the undertones to that, that's disrespectful in the South. It started in the South long time ago. You cannot be calling black people boy, especially black men. You don't call them boy, you know what I'm saying? And this, Tiffany, this is your second time, because last time you didn't post the video with the voiceover. I don't think that was your video, but you definitely did download it and then post it to your story, or just do the post to the story thing of they saying black bitch, and you knocking Jade. I think you're like knocking Jade off the apron or something. You know what I'm saying? It don't look good. I don't know how you're thinking in your head. I don't know what your heart feel like. I'm not here to judge that. All I know is that. And she deleted it like 20 seconds later. But at that point, it was too late. You know, everyone already saw it. So, again, obviously to me, these are two different instances. But at the same time, they're coming from they're under the same umbrella, because it's more so about just black people need to be respected more. Not only in wrestling, but just in really in media. You know, I feel like all of our terms and our dances and the things that we do just as black people get used by other people to push them up, but we're being pulled down by it, you know? Like we come from the days of Kofi Kingston being forced to be Jamaican, you know what I'm saying? We come from the days of Crime Time, R.I.P. Shad. Their gimmick was that they were criminals playing basketball and they rapped. This is why I think we need more black representation in professional wrestling, because it's just our entire culture gets thrown around so much, and it's really for no one's benefit besides the people who are actually doing the throwing. So again, I know people are gonna say, "Oh, 2025, everyone's woke and everyone's sensitive." This is not that, because everyone is sensitive over a lot of things, but this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? This is not a sense of being sensitive. This is not a 2025 cancel culture, woke mob, whatever you want to say. This is not that. This is just black people wanting to not be called a boy by, especially a Caucasian person in front of people, or in private, to be honest with you, and people who shouldn't be saying certain words in songs, and then the response isn't just, "Oh, I personally don't care." The response is, "Oh, I'm scared he gonna whoop my ass." That doesn't change anything. You know what I'm saying? Like you walk in the store with like your mom or something, some big muscle bound dude calls your mom a bitch. And you like, "Hey, don't call my mom a bitch." You know that dude with the muscles gonna whoop your ass. You know he could pick you up and slam you and break you like a Lego piece. But still, don't disrespect my mom, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. That's what I'm talking about here. You know, it should be more of that instead of, "Oh, I'm not gonna do nothing because he gonna hurt me." He's disrespecting you intentionally. Now, do I think Jacob Fatu meant disrespect? No. Do I think Tiffany Stratton meant disrespect? I hope not. You know what I'm saying? But in the same sense, it's just like there's certain things that you're allowed to say, certain things that you should say. You know what I'm saying? I understand the heel and all this stuff, but at a certain point, it's like, bro, just watch your mouth. There's certain things I know I can't say. There's a whole bunch of things I know I just can't say. Black person or not, black man or not, I know there's certain things. There's a list in my head right now of things I just shouldn't say. So I don't say them. It's not that hard. I don't care if I'm rapping it or if I'm saying it in general conversation or if it's a joke or I'm trying to play a heel. There's certain things that I just don't say because I know those words aren't for me. Those words can be taken a certain way by a certain demographic. So I don't know, keep my mouth shut. What happened? The art of keeping your mouth shut has died. What happened to that? What happened to just shutting up? What happened to just minding your business? You feel me? Like, why is this so much? Everyone got an opinion on everything. Everyone gotta say something just so they can say they said it. What's the problem, bro? I don't get it. But that's all I gotta say, man. Again, I'm not here to police how you feel about the Tiffany, and Jacob. As superstars, as wrestlers, I still love them. I don't know them as people, so I'm not gonna make a judgment on them as people. But they both need to definitely change their verbiage around, especially Tiffany for the most part. Which I ain't gonna lie, both of them equally, just on different sides of the spectrum. But yeah, no, we gotta chill out with all that.